Hello, Scotty V here. This weekend, I had a really great opportunity. I wasn't brought on or hired because of my camera equipment, because of my skill set, or anything like that. It was straight up convenience and just happens to be my best friend. Kevin James was here in town in San Antonio doing a show in Austin. And he's been my best friend since we were little kids. He was my first fight, to be honest with you. I think we were like 8 years old. And so that's 52 years of friendship. We're both 60. Anyways, so he's in town, and we were sitting in he's waiting to do a show in San Antonio. And we're sitting in his green room, and we were talking. And he mentioned something about he's going to be in Austin, and he's got to do a little part of a documentary. He needs some stuff shot, and he's just talking. And he wasn't talking to me; he was talking to his assistant. And I was like, Bud, you want me to shoot it? I'll shoot it for you. And he was like, you want to shoot it? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm here. I wasn't trying to step on toes or anything, so. He's like, yeah, that's all right. Show up early in Austin, and then, we'll do this thing. So his assistant ended up being the B camera, shooting B-roll and whatever, and I was shooting the talking head stuff and some background stuff. So what a blast. What a blast working with my, this guy is honestly, I'm not blowing smoke. This guy's the sweetest, biggest heart. Who you think on TV is, some of that's true. I mean, he is that kind of, that really funny, witty, quick guy. That he's exactly that. But he's also like just an awesome, awesome friend. He's the greatest guy, greatest guy I know. He was my best man at my wedding. Every time when he moved to California and I moved back to New York City, it's like nothing changed. We were still, whenever we could, stop everything and and hang out. And then I moved to Texas, and it's cool because he's here all the time. Does stand up in Texas, and sometimes it's just for a visit, sometimes it's business. But anyways, so it was a lot of fun. There was no stress, no hassle, just fun. He's busting my chops, and we're laughing, we're having a good time. But it was great because I was just doing a little bit of background, nothing. I didn't even send him the files yet. But so I can't even talk about what it is, but it's just like probably a long form documentary type thing. And this was just one day where I was around and got to shoot a little bit of it on my Canon C400. And no lights, no nothing. It was real run and gun, but this place was lit beautifully, so it was a non-issue. A lot of open windows, skylights, the whole thing was great. But damn, what a great time hanging with my bud and being able to do this. This was a lot of fun. He's a blast. He's a great guy. He also got me into the Catholic faith after I was born Catholic, but it didn't stick. As a little kid, it just didn't make sense to me. But with some gentle pushing and with getting married and having kids and involving me on these retreats that he has a few times a year, at least a couple a year. And it's a lot of who's there, and it's just a blast. And Father Rippiger, what a blast. And it got me into the faith again. And like that's more concerning to him, is how good of a person you can be, not who you are as anybody. He wants core good people around him, and I'm grateful that he's still my best friend and still considers me a core guy. So Boss Ruten's part of that group too. Another phenomenal friend, awesome person. But anyways, so I get to shoot with Boss because I met him through Kevin, and I shoot with him all the time, and shooting a little something with Kevin was a blast, I gotta say. Anyways, all right, enough talking. All right, take it easy. Have a good one.